Hello, everybody. Time for another practice match on Backgammon Galaxy, and today with a special opponent, Kentaro Meijo from Japan. One of the best players in the world already at his young age. And so, of course, I hope for some exciting matches or one match if it takes too long. Depends. As always, if you like the content, please press the corresponding button. If you are interested in my books or taking lessons, please contact me through my website. Okay, here we go. So let's see how young is he? 21 years old. Wow. And already one of the best. Impressive. Double fours. Okay, yeah, everything safe. Certainly correct. Guess I will slot my inner board points now. So we immediately entered a mutual holding game. So we basically built our board. Hope for a doublet. Raise is dead even. He's on roll, so he's slight favorite. 6-4. Should I break my 9 in order to build? Yeah, why not? So here's the doublet, but not the one that escapes. So yeah, that's the play. So shall I play with 3 blots? I really want to make my points in order. So probably he still shouldn't run with a roll like 5-1. So that is the justification for playing with 3 blots and hoping to make the board. That's not great. I want to keep contact. So I want to keep my mid. This looks a bit weird. But I really don't. Maybe I should have played from the mid, because I will get into trouble here as well if I roll big now. So I think now that I see that the pip difference wasn't that great. Interesting. Maybe I should have cleared the mid. So now I'm in a bit of trouble. I think I should just move inside. So now I will get a shot, but my board is not great. But if I roll a hitting number, it usually comes with something. So I don't roll a hitting number. How am I going to play this? I mean, I fully expect him to cube me. So I think I cannot jump out from the 20. So that's 13 pips. He can hit me. Actually, not a good situation. I will get cubed, of course. So if he doesn't hit me, he can roll something like 6-2. Even a 3-1. So I have some shots. Pure race, it's a pass. So who is favored by the contact? So he simply rolls a 7. I'm really in bad shape. I don't like this position very much, to be honest. So I think the double threes was questionable. My double threes, I didn't pay enough attention to that. The race was kind of close. Yeah, this is interesting. Probably hitting in 13-11, yes. I will hit back, of course. Two one anchors. That's good. I mean, anchoring is more important than covering the 10 here, I think, with this 4-point mate. Yeah, this looks fine. I really don't want to hit here, but maybe I have to because the alternatives are just so bad. I mean, I'm ahead in the race. This is difficult for me, but he's got 4 checkers back. So maybe I should just do this. Or I could even play like this to protect my blots. Maybe that's the play. That looks a little bit strange, to be honest. Huh. So what happens if he hits me here? Maybe it's just like this. I mean, this looks better than hitting 2 checkers for sure. So I will hit like this. 3-4 is fine. Consolidate. So I spent a bit too much time on all this. Gotta speed up. 1-6. I guess I just have to step out. Okay. 5-6. Great shot. If he misses me, I'm in good shape. Too much contact. Still don't see many market losers. So how am I gonna play this? Maybe completely safe. I don't want to get hit, so that would mean I play like this. And then don't leave anything. Why should I leave anything here? This looks again a bit weak. But I really don't want to create more contact. This is just a holding game. Now I could think about playing something like this maybe. I have plenty of numbers to play. And I really should speed up or just like this. Okay, I will speed up a bit here. I need to. 6-5. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, 6 is here, 5 is here, I guess. Two, 1, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, he will run. Okay, let's do it like this. Don't have too much time to think it through, but all numbers play. Soon he will have to leave 1 anchor, and then it's time to think about cubing. Okay. Not really sure what is he contemplating right now. Ah, okay. Now I got it with 3 blots. Yes, freedom to clear the points. So double threes. Can I hit something? No, I will just clear points, right? I cannot cover everything, so I will just... Do I clear the other point as well? Deuces, threes, deuces, everything plays. Yeah, why shouldn't I? Threes, fours, everything plays, so I play it just like passive like this. So do I have market losers here? Not really. I have 5 checkers on the 8. Maybe I lost my market already, but if I lost my market, there's also no harm in rolling one more time and then cubing, because there's now, at least if I roll a big doublet, it's over, certainly. And if it was a pass before, there was just no volatility there. This should be a tough decision because but I think, okay, this he takes, so that means probably that that it was good of me not to have cubed before. Don't know if his shot equity is really sufficient here. Okay. Okay, this seems to be an easy win for me. And an easy gammon save for him. Okay, he resigns. Okay, 5 away, 6 away. Have to be a bit careful with my takes. And to cube a bit later. Four two is great because it hits. I think he will hit back on my 4 point. 4-1, another good shot. Another 4-1. So I guess he has to hit me on the 4 again, gain a tempo. To 6. Now the question is, should I anchor or should I hit? But with his inner board blot, I think that's clear. I don't want to waste time on that one. That was unfortunate. Better come in here. Even better with the hit. Yeah, question is, does he want to hit loose without a direct cover? On the other hand, I have more blood, so dancing is a big swing. Yet, on the other hand, the 3 anchor is also valuable, so here we got the big swing, dancing. Oh, I'm in trouble. What can he do besides making the bar point? He can hit, yeah. With all the blood going for the blitz. Okay, that was important. Anchors. And all my checkers are in play now. That's a bad number, doesn't do anything. Yeah, looks like the only play as... Okay, so I certainly don't want to hit the blood on the 23. I think hitting and anchoring is clear. Now, substantial favorite again. Still too early to cube, I think. Now we are approaching a cube, I think. This looks really terrible. 3 checkers on the deuce, so many hitting numbers. I've got the 5 point. I think I have to cube this. His problem. Interesting. I think I would drop it. But we'll see what he does. I mean, he is incentivized to take more at this score. I'm 5 away. But it's really tough. 3 checkers behind a good prime. Yeah, I think that was prudent. Correct decision. 5-2. Okay, he's got the anchor. I better get one myself. So interesting. They're ahead in the race and he doesn't want to leave a shot. So, and he's in an advanced stage, meaning he's got an advanced anchor. So many arguments favor simply playing 13-6 here, which I think I would prefer, especially, or hitting, maybe. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but I think the 4 point probably, I mean, giving me good sixes. And the 9 point has good blocking value. Of course, it's really ugly, but I think he found a great play. I mean, and that's why he is one of the top players. Would be surprised if this is wrong. 6-4. Race is about even. Mustn't leave any shot, so that's the play. 4-3. Yep. Nothing else here. I mean, he could clear the 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Great shot. Ahead by 20 pips, but now we are dead even. That was really quick, so we are dead even. No cube. I was prepared to cube. Couldn't do it because racing lead is not big enough. 5 pips, still not enough. Now we're getting there because at this score his take point is really high. Don't know. I mean, I have this ugly gap. Cube is clear. Take is the problem here, but probably still a take, even though his take point is high. My distribution is bad. Stack on the 8. So I may not be able to fill my gap on the 5. I think I would take, I mean, at the score, It's a bit tougher, or significantly tougher to take than the normal score. That's why he's thinking so hard. 9 pips, usually this, if it wasn't for the score, you would take it and that's it. But this is one of this, I mean, it's a 4-away score, just the opposite of the 5-away score. So he passes. So that's, I'm curious to see, but because that's the first decision I disagree with, but we'll find out. Okay, double aces. I think the deuce point is quite valuable here, so I'll just make it. And can I do anything else? No. So this is the play, I guess. Or was there anything else slotting? Okay, 6-4, not great. Just play safe. So he gets the good anchor. Or he is thinking about running. Yeah, I think anchor is better. 5-1. Do I want to leave a shot in front of him? I don't see the reason. So cannot jump out. Yeah, he can slot now. So again, I mean, now I probably could play more flexible like this. Want to have a strong board in case he fails to cover. Yeah, I think I like it, but of course that was not the rule. And that is a clear pass. Five, 3. So 3 away, 5 away. Actually, okay, how do I play this? Simply hit. And this looks awfully strong. I'll just play it. I think he should have thought about playing on for the gammon. When he insta-cubed me, I had 3 checkers behind a strong structure. Okay, this is still nothing, I think, at the score. Especially now that he consolidated his position, didn't think about making the 5-point, probably played it correctly. So now this is interesting because he's behind the prime. I got the anchor. Even at the score, kind of tough if he rolls another high number like 6-5. I think that is his winning chances are not that great. So cube here. Yeah, take. So that's what I mean. If he cannot mobilize his back checkers, he's in really bad shape. Of course, now he's in terrible shape. That's what I was hoping for. For 2, I think I just slot my prime, of course. Maybe I want to give myself a good 5 to cover, but then I cover with a 5 and I cannot I mean, the other looks more natural. I'll just play this. Don't want to waste time on rather not very important stuff. So now I will run out. Do I really need to keep that point slotted? I doubt it. Just lift the checker just in case. So 5. I think I will stick around. Maybe I can pick up another checker. Really not much danger here. Now I have more builders. So should I slot? Looks like the natural play. How is he supposed to win? Maybe it's an overplay, but like here, for example, he cannot hit there. Now I achieved my goal of picking up another checker. It's nice because gammon is not super important, but certainly helps. Okay, 6 is forced. One, 2, 3, 4, easy. 5, 2. So I want to take checkers off here. But on the other hand, I may leave a double shot. And this is so super safe, so I won't take the checker off since I don't need the gammon that much. Okay, this plays itself. So gammon chances are close to 0 now. So he will just run out. His winning chances close to 0 too. And we will enter the Crawford game. Crawford game where gammons don't really matter. Okay. Six, 4. Nothing but making the deuce, I think. Well, that looks already not great. I mean, I'm not afraid of losing a gammon, and I really think, I mean, making the 8 is just too harmless. I should split my back checkers. So even if he hits me, now I got returns, have a stronger board than him, so at another Crawford score, I'm really afraid of losing a gammon. Would be different, of course. So, of course, this seems to be going south, but what can you do? Still, if I anchor some fighting chance, yeah, for example, like this, top 4 is a great shot. So we are officially reduced to a deuce point game. Okay. Now, of course, my deep inner board points hurt because if I get lucky enough to hit something, will be really hard to contain the checker. I really want to come in now to build my board. Okay, here we go. So double sixes, plays fine. Maybe slot the 5. What I really have to avoid is losing a backgammon. So that's certainly something to keep in mind. So I won't stay for forever there. Maybe it's even correct, just get these checkers moving. You can see, otherwise you may never be able to do it. And get another checker moving just in case. Now I will slot my 4 and hope for the best. Maybe I get a chance. Yeah, the question is, I mean, if he hits me, I think he should hit me. No, I don't like that. I was arguing, if he hits me, he can even win a backgammon sometimes. And if I hit him now with the blood, that's a serious liability. Even now, if I hit him, shouldn't feel, oh no, he can, I overlooked it. He can play just make the ace and take off. I mean, but had he rolled like a 5-4, let's say. Yeah, that's correct. And now at least I'm out of the BG. All I can do in this game. Okay. Make my 5. And take, of course. So now I'm at gammon safe. I really shouldn't lose a gammon here. I think just to go for the blitz, even though gammons don't help me. But certainly closing your opponent out is an elegant way to avoid the gammon loss, but didn't work. For now, at least. He duplicates deuces and nothing else but attacking him, hoping for the best. Best didn't happen. Okay, so yeah. So I want to make my bar point, need an anchor. So I guess I need to make my 5 anchor. I cannot. So at gammon safe, make your anchor and then think. Anyhow, the race is really close. So that's fine. I don't have the timing for any kind of back game, so prepare for 1 checker to run home. Now I'm really down in the race, so stacking on the 20. I mean, I also want to win the game, so still not really afraid of losing a gammon with a 5 anchor. So I think you can make this play even at gammon safe, and you can see what can come out of it. Creating contact gives you the chance to hit something, but also gives you the chance to lose a gammon if you dance on a 2-point board and get hit. So this was all not really going as planned. But yeah, it was a trade-off. I created contact and knowingly increased my gammon losses in order to increase my winning chances. So yeah, So be it. No regrets, even if I lose the match because of that play. So he's just bringing his checkers in. Probably no need to make the 8 point. Yeah, good play. I like it. So now here I am, but afraid it looks like it's a bit too little. Too little, too late, they say. Which means this is, barring a miracle like me hitting a shot, or the rolling double sixes. I mean, let's not talk about miracles. Why should, I mean, I better make a crossover. Why should I keep the anchor? So one more checker in, and if he rolls small or doesn't take checkers off and I roll big, I can still save it. He rolls small, I roll small too, which is bad. Guess my best chance is to hit a shot. Sacrificing one crossover, I really don't know, but yeah, in a variation like this, he cannot take a checker off, so now we get the reason. Is this correct? Double sixes, double fives. Okay. And I have another chance if he misses. 1, 2, 3, certainly 4 here. And he doesn't miss. Good game. Congratulations, Kentaro. So let's just do a rematch. Why not? Let's see if he still has time. So here we go. I mean, this is fun. Our PRs were okay, not fantastic. So maybe if this takes very long, we'll shorten the analysis a bit. There were some spots in the other match I was curious about. 6-2, do I need the anchor? I mean, what's the alternative? Jumping out? This? I mean, he can blitz me. Not really ahead in the race. It looks a bit weird, but I feel like at this stage, rather want to have the anchor, especially now. So here I'm so far down in the race, I'm not even not so far. Ha! Just have to look at the race. 11 pips, but I mean, this further down in the race, it's clear to keep the 3 here, like borderline, but making the 20, maybe it's correct, but yeah, it's not so easy to get this home against the 3 anchor. So this was just really an I don't know spot. Like with the pip count being 10 pips worse, let's say, I'm sure that I should make the 5, stay on the 3 with the pip count a bit better. I'm sure that I should make the 5. So this was just in between. So can I play on for the gammon here? He will pass for sure, but I don't think so. I'm still behind the prime, so I will just cube this. I'm not even ahead in the race, so maybe even as a take. So, but the cube is clear. I mean, it wasn't a play on for sure. So a take. Double fives is not bad. You can see these. And do I want to? I mean, the best way of winning this is just making the 6 prime, let him enter in crunch, or roll a 5-2. The first step. Now I actually feel like I just maybe want to blitz him if he enters. I mean, just achieve the closeout because I really win quite a few gammons, so I will hit him here if I can, just to increase my gammon wins and sacrificing some single wins. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, here we are. We got us an interesting game again without really wanting it. Now, trouble maybe? Okay, yeah, duplicating uses in threes. Yeah, I'm still glad that I mean, I made the bold play, hitting loose because I thought it's correct, but it's since we want to learn, this is certainly more interesting game to watch than me closing him out. This is tough. Yeah, giving up. Yeah, okay. Now I'm forced to attack, of course, and now it's really perfect duplication. Okay, I need to roll something good here. 5-1 is terrible, so what do I want to do? Do I want to maybe play? Just don't leave him anything. But this kills my sixes, so that's a good argument to play this. And then I diversify. Aces covering now, I don't know. So even here, I mean, the argument was if I break the 6 point and he enters with the 6, I'm also in bad shape. Now I have a fighting chance. Yeah, he keeps the prime, cool. Huh. What is this? Okay, 2-6, great. I mean, this is really an exciting game. 4-1, fantastic. 2, I probably pick up another checker because I cannot kill sixes. But then I have fewer numbers to step to the 21. And if I do this, then I leave. Okay, this is really interesting. If I hit, can do this. I mean, this gives me threes, and I still can hit with deuces. 3 more numbers to step up to the 20. To the 22. So threes and twos. Okay. Wow. Okay, there. Get into the same spot as before. Really need an ace. There's the ace. Fantastic. Now I need a 6. She's not there. Still need a 6. There it is. And I need to get home. So 3 is here. Then I move as close as I can, I think. And hope that I don't leave a shot. Okay. 6, 5. can I do? And after lots of excitement, managed to win a gammon. So this is certainly a game to analyze. Super tough. Curious about my play, not to hit with the argument, I'd much rather roll a 3. I mean, I have more numbers to go to the edge of the prime and can still, if I roll a deuce, still can hit that blot. Interesting. Certainly 5-4 hits. Nothing else. Three, 2 doesn't hit. Question is whether I want my anchor here. This is such a nice blocking point. In the anchor, he makes a point. He much rather primes me. I don't know. It feels like I want to have the 11 here. Some structure at least. Certainly a cube, or not certainly, but at this score, I think it's a take. Yeah, maybe that's, I didn't pay attention enough to the score. Maybe that was the argument for just making the anchor. So now I can hit here on the 12 some returns, and I think this looks structurally better. Okay, now I see. Okay, he's going immediately to the 5. He should blitz me. Yeah, I was surprised. So he has this double 5 from the bar default to get to the 5. So this game I'm not really sure. Of course, now I would have liked the anchor there instead of the 11. Well, okay, probably he should think about switching, bringing 2 checkers down, certainly. Stepping up, yeah. Doesn't want me to anchor, so he could also hit loose on the ace, of course, from the mid. Okay, so this, it feels like I brought it upon myself by not anchoring. Yeah, it's a concentration problem. I just was forgetting for a second. I'm leading for nothing. But yeah, I don't know, maybe. Don't want to be too results oriented. But yeah. Okay. Doesn't look like I will be getting a shot. So it's just about running out of the BG, and that's it, basically. Yeah, I don't know what's quicker. Me trying to find the resign button or just playing, continuing this. And he's certainly quicker to find that button. But, I mean, this doesn't make a difference. Okay, 3-point match. 3. Okay, double uses, great shot. Gives me a nice priming structure. 4-2. Makes a good point. 6-1 also makes a good point. So certainly in a priming game, I'm the favorite, but that was an excellent number because steps up and hits at the same time. So now I'm in trouble, certainly. Now I'm in big trouble. He could have, maybe at three-way, he could have thought about cubing here with my 3 back checkers. Not so sure. Okay, so now what can I do? I mean, I have lost the game, so I will pass for sure. So maybe that forces him to cube. I don't know. Yeah, he cubed. I'm actually happy about it. Again, maybe a play on, pass is obvious. So let's not waste time. But my goal was basically to only lose 1 point in the game by passing. So I wanted to make the move. Makes it most likely that he cubes me out. So that's usually a hitting move. Maybe it was a correct cube. Maybe it's not a play on, but I certainly just wanted to get out of that game losing only 1 point and not 2 or 3 for that matter, because there are also some backgammons when you have many checkers trapped behind a good prime. So yeah. Would I have taken a role in his shoes? Well, anyhow, we will see the answer. So now the roles are reversed. I have to find gammonish plays. Don't really want to do that, but I don't see good fives. So I guess I will. 11-6 is bad. 13-8 is bad. So we'll do just that. Okay. Great shot again. So I will hit. Certainly make the 9. Maybe go to the 11. I mean, 24, 22 is also attractive, but this is more builders, more aggressive. I like it. 4, 6. So I think cannot cube here despite the score. Have to prove a bit. And this is quite an improvement, I guess. So if he rolls a bad number now, then that's not a bad number, so forget about it. That's a bad number. Only one way to play it, I think. Another good number for him, so I was thinking about cubing in the good variations, and now again I'm struggling for survival. Need a second anchor here. So that makes the 4, yes. And so I really need a 3 here to have a game. Okay, this looks pretty bad. Huh? Maybe I get the second anchor. Is he supposed to hit loose on the 3? I mean, even if I get the anchor, well, then I have a game. Yeah, I'm curious what he decides. Yeah, he decides that the anchor is just has to be avoided at all costs. I can understand the second anchor, that is, I can understand that. Yeah, what else can I play? So now, of course, he will make the prime. Five, 4, and now here comes my counter prime. Very impressive. But what else? Not really fun to play this game. Also not much. Not really interesting either. So what should he do? He wants to make the 6 prime. Maybe also just playing 24, 20. Nothing could happen really, but this is also fine. Especially when the opponent rolls 6-5. So what? I mean, backgammons don't matter. That's great. Here we go. So we have some good news. Backgammons don't matter. Maybe like this. I really don't know how to squeeze out equity out of positions like this. But since backgammons don't matter, I'll try it this way. So here he gets the 6 prime. Yeah. 6, 2. What can I play here? 6 here, maybe. Or maybe something like this. Just he hits me, I dance. It's really in this spot, in these spots. I mean, the more checkers he hits, the fewer land on bad spots. Something like this. Maybe all checkers back and try to get the 23 anchor. I really don't know. Confirm again, backgammons don't matter, so whatever. Maybe he hits some checkers. Yeah, that is good. Now I can roll a deuce, maybe. No, it's an ace. Yeah. This. Making the 5 is also an option. But does that help me? Okay, he has to hit some more checkers, which is actually good news. Ace is bad news. So can I roll a deuce? AC deucey? There it is. Hey. So at least not that I'm really excited about my game now, but at least I have a fighting chance. Want to kill my sixes, I guess. Is there anything else? 1, 2 slot and kill your sixes. Now he, of course, can open. Yeah, maybe that was bad. Now he should clear the 8 and activate my sixes because I killed them. So, yeah. Certainly should clear the 8 now. Yeah, perfect play. So now I shot myself in the foot, maybe. Yeah, clearing the 8 is clearly correct. I need an ace before I roll a 6. So let's see if I can do it. No, I can't. What can you do? 6, 3, nothing. Really? So, yeah, he hits on the deuce, of course. And there goes my back game again. That was just a glimmer of hope. Yeah. Now, at least, if I don't roll an ace, I have a well-timed ace point game. Stay optimistic. I don't know if anything of that I played here really was correct, of course, but at least I managed so far not to produce any dead checkers. So if I roll a 6 now, this is also fine, of course, then I have some winning chances here. For 1, not great. But I really need a 6 or a 5 here, and there's the 5, and at least I managed to preserve some equity after hitting. Another 5. Okay, a double shot. Okay, I want to have some cover, certainly. So that gets a bit awkward for him. So, but this is, so again, said it. Do I want to escape? Maybe I want to have 3 checkers just in case I hit something. I don't know. Okay, that's a miss. So is there any reason to jump out? I don't know. Again, is the answer. Yeah. So I want to close my either the bar point or the 3 or something. Now I gotta leave for his bad aces. Here it comes, last chance. Nope. So I'll just resign. First of all, good game. And let's see if I find the resign button. Here it is. So this could be anything. Let's see. Yeah, bad from me. So some of these weird plays were really too weird, but yeah, what can you do? So this is the analysis. I can show you of the second match. Not really great by both of us, but it was a short match, and also I think some really difficult spots, so never mind. As you can see here, when that again the score and the pip count is missing. So this is why I will change to another perspective, and it's gonna be this one. So you can see score, pip count, that's the classic one. Basically, you can see everything. I think you can still see the equities should be fine. So, but I really want to have score and pip count present. So I will do it like this. And you may remember I was torn between making the 20 and staying on the 22. So as it turns out, because of the race rather being, I wouldn't say close, but within reach, I should have made the 20. I'm pretty sure with the worst race, I should have stayed. But okay, so that was a kind of a big mistake. So I stayed and started building my board. It worked out in the sense that I hit the shot and then cubed. And as you can see, this is a big pass mainly because of the gammon losses. So it's really tough to go through all the combinations here. And I don't fault him too much for making a rather big blunder here. Just tough to evaluate. You really have to go through all the numbers, how many numbers cover. Sorry, cover both plots. Yeah, so big mistake by him, unfortunately. So here, sloppy play by me, it seems. What I played this, and I should have played this. I think with doublets, this is only confusing to me. So I look at the final position. So that's the final position after the correct move. I made the 8 point. What for? I mean, my goal is to attack on the ace and not make the 7. So wrong game plan. Mistake here. Then, yeah, I attacked correctly, of course. I mean, this, I was very confident. I mean, this wins many more games. However, my play wins really like, what is it, 25 percentage points more gammon. So you just to go for it. It backfired at first, and then he got this 3-2 to play. And as you can see, he correctly assessed that he mustn't break his 5 prime. But this, okay, I will drink something. Sorry, something got stuck in my throat and I had to pause to cough. But yeah, okay, so where was I? So he correctly realized that he has to keep his 5 prime, but there's another way of doing this by just hitting. Of course, you don't really want to do this normally because that's a liability in a priming game, but anyhow, he has that super big stack. And I can see the reason for this. And his play actually is the correct play at DMP, so it wins most games. But as you can see, with playing with having 3 blots, just loses so many gammons. So right idea to win the game, but not when you can lose gammons. Then the rest was just a back and forth, but not many big mistakes. So I ended up winning a gammon. So then my 3-2 that I criticized at 304, where, yeah, I should have made the anchor. My play, again, wins more games, but loses more gammons. So even at the normal score, it's wrong. But of course, when you are leading and want to reduce gammon rates, it's even worse. So yeah, uh, don't know. Should have played just this, and of course, then that induced a cube by him, a correct cube, and I correctly took. Nothing special here, and I just lost a gammon. Then we get to 3-away, 3-away. Yeah, that was the position. Yeah. Uh, Actually, I found the best play at 3-away, 3-away. And what I wanted to do basically was inducing a cube so that I get out of this game only losing 1 point. And as you can see, he should have taken another roll. His gammon value is really high here because a gammon win gets him to Crawford. So this was indeed too good, and I managed to provoke a cube, so I'm happy about that. He probably won't be that happy. Yeah, then the game where I made all these crazy moves, or seemingly crazy moves, and then another stupid move, so I don't see many blunders here. Here's one. Okay, is it that late in the game? So let's look a bit at my crazy plays. So for example, this one, you can see I made a mistake. I played this, but I was on the right path, at least with my argument. So there's like safer plays, they are blunders. I mean, or anything. I mean, this was the correct move. Couldn't bring myself to playing that. But with my argument, I cannot lose a backgammon. I don't care about it. So I just should try to find a way to preserve timing, to have some winning chances. So my play was along these lines. So I'm really happy about this, to have found this rather unusual idea. I mean, it's not unusual at DMP. So I knew about it. Then I failed to, I mean, I should have played like this, continue hitting. That looked too awkward. Or this, continue playing with many blots. And here I chickened out for whatever reason. So yeah, but anyway, complicated position. And then this double deuces where just, I just should have kept the six. Oh, this 2 6s. I should have kept 2 6s. I mean, I never would have found this play. That's just, I should have kept at least 1 6, because if he doesn't roll the 6, he will be able to open his 8 point, which he correctly did. And then instead of saving my 6, if the 8 point is close, or killing my 6, not saving my 6. So my plan was, okay, I'm behind the 6 prime. If I roll the 6 now, I don't have to move it. But that's only correct if I have a spare checker on the 23, because then if he opens up, I have a checker to run with. That goes out of the window when I only have 2 checkers. So against the 6 prime, it's great to kill your 6s, but he has the opportunity to just break the 6 prime. And then I really want to save a 6 in the outfield to not break my anchor. So that was just short-sighted. With a bit more concentration, I could have found that. But anyway, I think it was quite an interesting match, and the rest was just, yeah, I lost a gammon, and that was that. Okay, let's take a look now at our first match. So I remember a double threes that I criticized immediately after the move, saying that I should have played 13-10 with 2 threes, and indeed that was slightly better than breaking the 8, because as you saw, I kind of ran out of time. Next, so interesting. So it was a bit better to play this. I mean, I've got all the blots and I have to move something. So he wants to strengthen his board, and if I hit him, I'm sitting here with 2 blots in my home board sometimes, and he's got a 4-point board. So he instead chose to volunteer on the 15, natural play. He's ahead in the race, and he wants to clear his rearmost point, but slightly wrong in this case. And then I misplayed. I mean, I was already. I mean, this confused me. I should have played for more contact, something like this. And this is super tactical. If you have more time, you can go through his bad numbers now. If you make the correct move, for example, I can see immediately he has some bad aces. So quite a few actually. 2-1, 1-1, 3-1. So all the aces are bad. So I could have found that play actually over the board. I wouldn't say easily, but with a bit more thought. I give him bad aces here, more bad aces, and like this, he has ace deuce, for example, or if he rolls a 3-1, he doesn't even need to hit if he doesn't want to. So after my move, I managed to get into position, after which I had a pass, just borderline. At least gave up here. Next game. Okay, this one is interesting because I probably would have done the same, or like this, hitting and unstacking the midpoint, but it's actually better to hit 2 checkers, so make the double hit. Yeah, fewer returns. He has an inner board point already, but still kind of surprised. So this, I mean, as you can see, is his second decision. So this is a 4th roll position, I call it. So this will certainly go into the next 4th roll Anki deck. Really can recommend Anki. I already said it, but I gladly say it again. That's how I study, with Anki learning cards. So this will certainly make it into a deck. So I will, if you're interested in that, I will post a link to the Anki website. Great tool to study. So here, yeah, I didn't really know. I thought clearing points, staying flexible. 6s are a bit awkward sometimes. So it's better to create another point. So I didn't quite see the reason there. I thought I need to clear points. And here, what was here? So he should have left. I mean, he should have jumped out. I mean, what is he waiting for? You can say, no, I've got 3 blots. And he could get into trouble now rolling a crunching number. And also, he rather wants to run from keep the 4 point, more contact. Does he want to keep the 4? No, actually not the 5. I mean, I'm really don't really know which point he really rather wants to keep. Probably keep 1 point and leave a blot on the other. The 20 point has contact against the 11, but of course the later stages, the 21 point has more contact. So here was just an opportunity to break the point now when I have 3 blots, instead of maybe crunching later. or rolling an awkward number. So then we get to the cube action. This was already a pass, so I argued something. If this is a pass already, anyway, I don't see any rolls how to for him to get back into the game. That was my argument. So I'm really curious why this is such a big mistake not to cube this, because after there are few sequences, like maybe I roll a 2-1, he rolls double sixes, yes, then he has a take, but there are not too many sequences where he really has an easy take. So I thought if it's a pass, I could double him out after the next one. If maybe it's not even a double, at least I confused Kentaro, because then when I cubed, you can see big pass. He took, maybe he got confused because I didn't double the position before. And so then how could I have lost my market after like an innocuous roll like 6-2? So a little bit of psychology going on here maybe. So he took, which was a mistake. So we basically traded off mistakes here. But I didn't get punished because I got him to take. So match winning chances wise, this was a very good exchange actually. Got him to pass this, to take this. So I won the game. In the next game, he missed a cube. I mean, this is a score cube. I think I mentioned that I have to be more conservative at that score with taking, and he should be more aggressive doubling. I don't know whether this is a double. I mean, at a normal score, I almost doubt it. I mean, you can check it out yourself. Then this was a big pass, which he found. After I turned the game around, it's just too hard to win this game, and you lose tons of gammons. So even at the score, big pass. Next game. Okay, I kind of liked his play here because giving me sixes and with all the Meijo arguments for playing conservatively in so-called advanced stage with an advanced anchor. So yeah, probably I would have made the same mistake, I have to admit. And here's another thing. Okay, just keep contact, control. Also, when you play like this and the opponent cannot step out, you have pretty decent attacking chances, because that's also a way of winning the game, attacking that checker. Okay. Then the pass I criticized. Yes, he has to be a lot more conservative at the score, 4 away. I'm 4 away, so and he's trailing, so he has to be super conservative, but not that conservative. When it comes to taking, meaning this is a super easy take for money, and it's not quite a pass at the score. Okay, he passed it. Then what did I do here? Okay, the chicken play. Should have already played flexible here. Yeah, I did. I wasn't too happy about it, because since he will hit with all his numbers and happily do so, maybe 3-1 he won't. But yeah, usually I need something like him having a blot in his home board or something to do a play like this. But this is just 2 blots. This is just super weak. Gives him basically all the options in the world. He can leave blots if he, like what he did, he was slotting. Yeah, this is because I gave him the opportunity with my 2 blots. So there's much less downside if you get hit. So this was the correct move. I mean, it was borderline. It didn't matter what to play, but you can see by my play, putting 2 blots in my home board, it gives him the freedom to try to improve his position aggressively. A missed cube here. Yeah, 4s, 3s, and aces. At least I finally, in the second decision, I found the correct play that I really cannot just keep on dumping checkers on the low points. I need a strong board. And now I saw the indicator, the blot. So that is what made the decision easy for me to play 13-8. But he should have cubed anyway. Because, yeah, 4s hit, aces are great. I mean, he has an advantage, plus some market losers. I guess that this could be close to a cube, even at a normal score. And then when he cubed, it was slightly too good. I don't know whether I mentioned it. I think I mentioned that he cubed it quickly, and I thought maybe there's a chance to squeeze out some more equity for him by rolling. As you can see, it's a small play on, nothing big. So then that got us to 3-way, 5-away. You can see his take at that score. I mentioned it already. It's really tough to win this game for white. So usually you can take very liberally at this score, but when your winning percentage is really low, like below 26, 27, then you have to be careful actually. Then you cannot take as liberally because it's hard to see how you white can get to a good recube anytime soon. Okay, so here, what was that? He should have slotted. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, because probably he's gonna leave shots anyway. Gives him a bit of counterplay. Yeah, any extra winning chances are very welcome in this situation for him. So slight mistake, probably smaller mistake at a neutral score. Okay, then was there anything else? I don't think so. Let me go back and just double check in this game. No more big mistakes. So on a single, Crawford doesn't look, yeah, okay, 24-17. I wouldn't have known either here. I mean, this increases gammon rates, of course, but at this Crawford score, you don't need a gammon, or they're close to worthless. So usually, I mean, had the Crawford score been Crawford 4-away, for example, his play would have been clearly correct, but not when he doesn't need a gammon really. So, but he won one, and we got to post Crawford gammon save for me, so here, what happened here? He made the 3-point. No, he should have made the 3-point. Mainly because he is at gammon go, or only because he is at gammon go, I think. And this is the running play. So running plays tend to win far fewer gammons than contact plays. So again, at the normal score, his play probably would have been correct, but not when you were at gammon go. However, I responded in kind with a similar mistake. Since I am at gammon safe, that's my top priority is to avoid losing a gammon. And I mean, I mentioned it, that I knew it, and I thought this increases my contact so much and that I don't lose many gammons. So I also ignored the fact how conservative I have to play, whereas he ignored the fact how aggressive he should play with his double fives. So as you can see, this is clearly the DMP move, but it loses like 4 percentage points more gammons, and this only wins like 1.5 percentage points fewer games, and so that's the exchange rate is 1. So for each extra percentage point gammon that I lose, I have to win percentage point extra. I have to score an extra win. Ratio clearly is not there. Therefore, the mistake, I mean the 60 mistake. Well, at least I got punished and lost the gammon. In that sense, very. I mean, like that, it's easier for me to remember that lesson. And yeah, I guess that was it. Yeah, this was really a long one because we played 2 matches, but yeah, against Kentaro. And when do you have the opportunity to play one of these super strong young players? So I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Kentaro, for playing me. And yeah, the next video I will play against Chaba Dada from Belgium. So I will continue do this more personalized practice videos. So stay tuned and until next time.